You know, kids, we're in the month of October now, which can mean only one thing. It's about time for Halloween. Good evening, kids, and welcome to Weekend Wankshop here with your good pal, Uncle Ben. The spookiest lick lesson series you will see this week. You know, kids, we've rolled into the lovely autumnal month of October, and Uncle Ben could not be happier about it. I love Halloween. It's the time of year when I like to decorate my house to the gills, drink a whole ton of spiced rum and cider, and most importantly, watch a ton of scary movies. But you know, actually, as a child, I was totally sheltered away from scary movies and not allowed to watch them at all. But ever since I turned 18 last month and moved away from home, I've become a certified horror movie addict. And one of my absolute favorites, John Carpenter's classic Halloween. The storyline, the scenery, and the villain of Mike Myers are fantastic, but I equally love the awesome soundtrack, which was all written and performed by director John Carpenter himself. So what better way to honor one of my all-time favorite horror flicks and one of my favorite times of year than turning the classic synthesizer part that John wrote for the film's main score into a cool two-handed tapping guitar feast for you to play to amuse yourself this Halloween season and hopefully terrify your sister. Usually I'd play the lick again at stepdad speed to break you guys into it, but this isn't really exactly a speed demon kind of lick, so let's just go ahead and start digging into it. You can find a full tab for this week's lick on my Instagram page. Find me over there. BenEllerGuitars is my username. Find the tab for this week's lick, learn how to play it, and upload a video of yourself shredding through it along with the hashtag WeekendWankshop. Quick word about the kind of setup you want for your tone here. I'm using the neck pickup on my guitar, and I'm using a clean tone on my Kemper Profiler, but a couple of really important things are going on in the effects department. If you've got a compressor, definitely use it. A compressor will help even out all the different volume changes that you have between your two-hand tap notes here. Notes that you're tapping up here sound way different than notes you're tapping down here, and a little bit of compression will help even that out. Now, another important thing I've got going on here is some reverb, just to kind of add a little echo and round the sound out here and not make it so dry, you know? And I've also got some delay going on. I've got quarter notes at about 140 beats per minute that, again, are just going to help round out the sound a little bit. So the main theme that you're playing here is based around F sharp minor, and it's in 5/4 time, which is really interesting. So what we're doing here is this is basically based on an F sharp power chord. So in other words, I've got my 4th fret D and my 6th fret on my G string. Now none of this is picked, of course, but just so you'll know the theme, let's go over this real quick. What I'm doing is I'm playing that 6th fret G, then the 4th fret D 2 times. Then I'm doing that all again. So now I've got... After that, what I'm going to play is 6th G, 4th D, 7th G, 4th D, and that's it. That's the main theme that this is all based around. It's 10/8 notes, it's in 5/4 time, whatever. Now, at the beginning of the song, what I'm doing is I'm playing it with my left hand and my right hand. The left hand is in exactly the position I just showed you here, and the right hand is going to be centered around the F sharp note, which is up at the 14th fret low E string, as well as the 16th fret A string. I'm using my pointer finger and my ring finger to play it with this hand. I'm just playing the same thing with both hands here. So I'm playing the C sharp note to the F sharp note, and again, one more time, and then I'm moving up a note to the D note, then back to F sharp. So while this hand is down here using frets 6, 4, and 7, this hand is up here using frets 16, 14, and 17. So after you play that first part a total of 4 times, we're going to move into the really recognizable part where you've got those long bass notes held out over the main theme going on over here. So the right hand is just going to hold down a series of different bass notes while the left hand keeps playing that same riff over and over and again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the 14th fret low E, which is an F sharp note. I'm just going to hit it and hold it down as soon as I strike the first note of the riff with the left hand, like this. After this, what we're going to do is add in another note to the harmony. Now you'll notice my pointer finger is still located at the 14th fret low E string. I'm bringing my middle finger of my right hand over here to the 12th fret A. What I'm going to do is strike both of those notes down as the left hand plays the theme again, like this. Now coming up, we got the first key change that's going on here. The left hand is going to move down 1 fret. So it's all the same stuff, just move down a fret. So use the exact same fingering patterns and all that jazz, just move down 1 fret here to F. Now with the right hand, whenever that happens, what we're going to do is make those 2 fingers kind of converge and meet in the middle here on the 13th fret. So I got 13th fret low E, 13th fret A. That's an F and a B flat note. What I'm going to do is strike those 2 notes down as the left hand plays that theme twice this time. So once more so far, we've got a double, then move down. That plays through 2 times. So the next section here is really simple. It's just all the same stuff, right? It's just moved down a whole step from where you began. So instead of starting off on F sharp and fret 14, we're going to move down here to E, which is fret 2 with the left hand and fret 4 with the left hand, and fret number 12 with the right hand, this E bass note. And again, play all the same stuff. So we're going to have 12th E with the main theme down here. I'm going to add in the 10th fret A. Then exactly like before, the left hand moves down a fret, the right hand fingers converge here, this time on fret 11. So again, it's exactly what we began with, just everything is moved down 1 step. So after that plays through 2 times, we move into the third section of the riff. Now the left hand now is going to be focused on B. So I'm going to center my notes here on the 2nd fret A string and the 4th fret D string. It's the exact same riff though. Exact same 5/4 thing we've been doing the whole time, just move into this sort of B power chord. Now at the same time, the right hand is going to find itself a B note, which we can find up here at the 7th fret low E string. And it's just going to hold that note down as the left hand plays the main theme. After that, you're going to move up here to the 10th fret low E string, strike that down as the left hand plays the main theme. Then the 12th fret low E string, and then the 14th fret low E. Then it repeats everything again. 7, 10, 12, and 14. After that, the left hand will play the theme once through, all on its own. So again, there at the very end, it'll be and then just once more for the left hand. After that, it starts back to where it began. And you could repeat that all night long. Sick! So there you go, kids, a spooky lick to kick off your Halloween season right. For the entire month of October here, I'm going to be busting out a couple of spooky licks from various, movie-themed songs and stuff like that, kind of like what we did today, in order to keep you in the good old Halloween spirit. So stay tuned for some more spooky shit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, as well as follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You can find me at BenEllerGuitars. Also be sure to drop me an email if you want to talk about setting up some one-on-one Skype lessons here with Uncle Ben. BenEllerGuitars@gmail.com is my email address. Drop me a line, we'll talk about rates and times. Thanks again so much for watching, and stay tuned next week for more. Also, do me a favor and drop me a comment suggesting some of your favorite horror flicks that I should be checking out this year. I'm always on the lookout for new ones that'll chill me to the bone, so toss me your favorite horror flicks and I'll check them out. Thanks again so much, you guys. Take it easy.